Good afternoon, guys. My name is Vincent Gonzalez. I am the founder and CEO of Finance America. Finance America, with its lenders, has done over $3 billion worth of loans. In this video, we're going to talk about what is the easiest way to be able to fix your business credit score. So one of the first things I want to talk about before we even get into the details of this video is going to be the importance of your business credit score. That is crucial. A lot of people don't worry about it or not interested in it, on how to fix and what to do with it. But it is crucial to be able to fix that credit score and get it to a score where you're able to get business funding. The reason for that is at any time you have good credit score on your business, right? And also your personal, but your business as well. At any moment that you need funding to be able to grow that business, but you have that good credit score, you're able to go out there and get funding, like with FinanceAmericaToday.com. You're able to go out there and get funding and succeed with your business in hard times. I see a lot of businesses where they had a good business strategy and a good business plan, and they were making money at a certain point, but they never wanted to fix that credit score and move forward with that business. So when hard times comes, like it comes with every other business, when those hard times come in, they don't have access to funding. They had a very good business and it could have succeeded. It could have been 100, 200, 300, $1 billion business idea, but they didn't have the correct funding because of their credit score. So before I even get into the details of this video, that is something I really wanted to talk about so people could understand that. The first thing I want to talk about is going to be get your business credit report. Get your business credit report from Bradstreet, Equifax Business, Experian Business. These are places where you can get your business credit score so you know the point where you're even at. You don't know if you have a good business credit score or a bad business credit score if you've never checked it. And if you've never checked it, you don't know how to improve or what you can do to be able to improve that business score. So a lot of people don't think about it, and a lot of people don't even do it. And a lot of people say, I want to fix my business credit score, but you don't even know what your business credit score is. So it doesn't even make sense to me, and how I don't know how it makes sense to some people on how you're going to fix your business credit score when you don't even know what that score is. It doesn't make sense. Understand what that business credit score is. Understand how you can obtain it and obtain that business credit score so you're able to increase that credit score and be able to access funding for your business. And not only that, at any moment that you want to sell that business will be worth a lot more if it has a good business credit score. So don't forget to obtain that credit score so you're able to understand it and how to fix it and how to improve on that credit score. The second thing I want to talk about is going to be correct errors on your credit report. This goes with the first thing. If you don't access your business credit and you don't understand what's on that report, you don't understand what that score is, if there's any errors on your credit, that's stuff that you can fix. If you call Experian and you let them know, I did pay this bill, I don't know why it's showing up on my credit score bad. And also, if you see that there's a bad report on your credit with, let's say, JP Morgan, you didn't pay a credit card on time, but you know you paid it on time, some error happened in the system, you're able to understand that they reported that to the credit bureau, and you're able to call JP Morgan and say, hey, I paid this on time. What is happening that this is being showed in my credit score, my business credit score as a negative thing? What happened there? Then JP Morgan goes, oh, I see. Yeah, you did pay on time. We're sorry about the mistake. We apologize. Here you go. They take it off. And if JP Morgan doesn't want to take it off, but you have proof that you paid on time, that everything's okay with that, you can send that proof to the credit bureau and they will take that off your credit. Imagine that. If you are right, a lot of people think, oh, I don't want to mess around with JP Morgan. No. Go after them. Understand that with your credit report, that is crucial. Fix any errors you have on that credit report. A lot of people don't think about it, but check it out. And this goes in hand with that first thing. Understand how you can access your credit report, get access to the credit report, and then analyze the credit report and see what's bad on that credit card, on that credit report, and fix that credit report with any proof you do have of those errors. Now, don't go to the credit bureau and say, oh, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong, if it's not truly wrong. Now, if it is something that's wrong and it's something that they made a mistake or an error, go up to them, go fix it, call them, and fix that issue to be able to improve your credit score for something that you did pay on time and whatever the situation, something that you did do correctly. The third thing I want to talk about, very simple, is pay your bills on time. If you took out a business credit card with American Express or JP Morgan and you know your bill is every 30th of the month and your statement is every 25th of the month, pay it on the 25th on the statement so they don't report it to the bureau as if you're not paying it. Understand that if you're paying your credit card on the statement, let's say you took out $10,000 on that credit card, right? On that business line of credit. You have a $10,000 per month limit on it, right? You spend the $10,000. Now, if you don't pay that $10,000 before the 27th, they're going to report it to the business bureau as, okay, this guy has $10,000 worth of debt. But if on the 26th you send that $10,000, you still got those 30 days to use those funds, but it reports to the bureau as, okay, he has $0 in debt. He paid his $10,000 before they report it to the bureau, and that will increase your credit score tremendously because your utilization is low, you're making payments on time, and you're making big payments. They see that you can spend a lot and you're responsible enough to pay a lot. That's going to be very crucial. It's going to be pay your bills on time. Very simple, but a lot of people don't listen to it, and a lot of people don't take action on it. The fourth thing I want to talk about is going to be reduce outstanding debts. If you have debts with a bank or another lender, and it's not good debt, it's not debt that's helping you out, or it's debt that did help you out at a certain point, where let's say you needed that debt, you took out $1 million loan to be able to start this business. Okay, now you spent that $1 million and you only owe maybe 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 grand of that loan left, and you have that cash availability to pay off that debt, but you're not doing it. Reduce the debt. Don't keep that debt that's a small debt that you can get rid of to improve your business credit score to be able to access more funding. Instead of paying this $50,000 in cash to this small debt you have, you want to keep that cash. It's going to be better if you pay that off and you take out another loan with another lender like FinanceAmericaToday.com, and you're able to access more funding. This $50,000 that you had, you paid off that debt, your credit went up, and now you have $250,000 worth of access, $350,000 worth of lending access just because you paid off this small debt. Understand, play the game, understand how to play the game where, okay, I'm going to pay this $50,000 debt off to be able to access $350,000 worth of debt. But in conclusion, what it means is just reduce your debts, reduce outstanding debts, debts that are not important, things that will not help your credit score to be able to improve it because of some little thing. Improve on that, pay that off. Now you have $500,000, $350,000, whatever that number is, depending on your revenue of your business, to be able to access more funding. So pay off that outstanding debt. The fifth thing I want to talk about today goes back to a little bit before what I was talking about. It's going to be your credit utilization. If you're using more than 30%, you better pay it off before the end of the month so they don't report that to the credit bureau. More than 30%, please pay it off before the end of the month. It's not that hard. If you can't pay it off for whatever reason, not because an emergency happened, but if you can't pay it off because you know you won't be able to pay it off at the end of the month, don't take out the debt. Unless it's something that's necessary to be able to survive or things like that, I agree with you. Take out the debt, grow the business, whatever it is. But if it's, let's say, some purchase that you don't need to make, but you want to make it because you want that item, and you know you won't be able to pay it off at the end of the month, and you'll pass over that 30% utilization. If it's not necessary, don't buy it. If you don't need it, if it's a need, buy it. If it's a want, don't buy it, because you're going to be over that 30% utilization. What you can do is lower your utilization to be able to increase your credit. So if you have, let's say, a $1 million business line of credit, right? And you've been paying it on time, now go back to your lender and tell them, look, I've been paying off this $1 million loan, like business line of credit, that's what it is, on time every month with less than 30% utilization. I've been doing everything correctly. I want to bump that up from 1 million to 1.5 million or $2 million. I don't know if they'll double it for you, whatever the number is that they increase it. Now you can spend more money and still be below that 30% utilization because you've been paying everything on time. The next thing I want to talk about is going to be establish your business lines of credit. So this is going to be very simple. If you have a very bad credit score, there's two options you can do to be able to access a business line of credit. The first option is go to an online lender like FinanceAmericaToday.com, where they'll be able to give you a business line of credit depending on the income of your business, not the credit score of it, more of the revenue, not the credit score. They'll still check it, but mostly your personal. If that's not good, we can still just do it off the revenue. So that's your first option. You can go to FinanceAmericaToday.com, and we offer those business lines of credit. The second option is get a business line of credit or like a net 30, net 45 with the vendors. And a lot of these vendors, if you ask them to be able to report this net 30 or net 45 to the credit bureau, they will do that favor for you. Like that, if JP Morgan can approve your business line of credit, American Express can approve your business line of credit, even if Finance America can approve your business line of credit, which is very hard for them not to approve you. But that means you can go to these vendors that you still have to buy the supplies from, you still have to buy that food for to keep that restaurant running and producing profits. They, a lot of the times, if you ask them nicely, you pay on time with them, they will report that to the credit bureau, and that will be able to boost your credit score, your business credit score, to then be able to apply with Finance America, American Express, JP Morgan. Now, those are the two options you have. I would recommend more to go with a lender like Finance America, just because it builds a lot more credibility and it shows these higher banks that, okay, he didn't have to just get a very crappy business line of credit with a vendor. No, he got a business line of credit with Finance America. Now you can increase your limit with Finance America from 1 million to 1.5 to 2 to 2.5 to 3 to 3.5 million, because Finance America is the same thing as a bank, just an online lender. We don't take any deposits or anything like that, but what we do is we lend out money. We're like a brokerage firm for all these banks. They lend out money. Finance America is like the broker between it. You don't pay anything. Finance America just gets the funding transferred over to you, and then the lender pays Finance America. That is why Finance America doesn't care which type of loan you get. It's about getting the best decision for you. The next thing I want to talk about is going to be build a strong credit history. If you have a business credit card that's 11 years old, but they don't want to raise the limit, do not close that credit card. That credit card is building 11 years worth of credit history for all these new lenders that you want to get. All this new business funding shows them, okay, this person has had a credit card for 11 years. They still have that credit card. They haven't canceled. They've been paying on time. It shows so much history for the lender to say, okay, this is someone that's worth lending to, and someone that's worth lending to a lot. And a lot of people don't think about that, but understand your credit history and keep those credit cards that you have that are 10, 20, 30 years old. Keep those credit cards. Do not cancel those credit cards. That creates that history for all these new lenders. The last thing I want to talk about, which is going to be crucial, especially if you're a smaller business, I see a lot of people break this rule. It's going to be separate your business credit from your personal credit, as well as your business expenses from your personal expenses. Like that, when you go apply for a business line of credit and they say, okay, we see you're spending $100,000 per month, you can say, no, I'm only spending $50,000 per month and I'm making $100,000 a month in revenue, because that other $50,000 is your personal expenses. You're going to be able to get a lot more business funding because the expenses will come down, as well as it shows the bank or the lender that this is a responsible person that can separate his income and separate his finances. He's not someone who's unorganized, that just everything has mixed in, pays with the same credit card, pays with the same debit card. No, everything is separate. Me is me, my business is my business. That will show the lender, the bank, whatever you want to call it, the credit union, wherever you go to get funding, that this is an organized person and this is someone that is worth lending to, because they know how to separate their business expenses from their personal expenses, their business income from their personal income, and it shows credibility as well as it shows responsibility to the lenders. In conclusion, guys, in this video we talked about what is that exactly that you need to do to be able to fix your business credit, to be able to access more funding. Another thing I want to talk about, guys, is going to be, if you do need any type of business funding, hard money loans, business loans, MCA loans, business lines of credit, startup loans, any type of loans that you're going to need, go to financeamericatoday.com. I will put a link down below where you can fill out a form, and one of our sales guys will be able to call you and be able to understand exactly what is your need, and we'll be able to provide that exact solution for you. Again, it's financeamericatoday.com, and we'll be able to assist you. Last thing is going to be, if you really enjoyed and liked this video, please give it a like, comment down below. Any questions you have, I'll create a video around those questions to be able to add as much value to you guys as possible. Like that you're able to get business funding, you're able to fix your credit score, and be able to improve and expand your business.